A little boy, heartbroken to see his widowed mother struggling alone, fled from home to find her a perfect husband. The next day, he returned home on a bus full of young soldiers, each with a rose in his hand, startling her. They say a son is more attached to his mother. They're emotionally open and don't always have to act tough when they are near each other. 8-year-old Peter and his widowed mom Matilda were no exception. Ever since Peter lost his dad 7 years ago, his mom has played the role of both parents to him. Matilda did everything on her end to make Peter smile, but it started to exhaust her. Matilda could no longer fix things at home and had a bulk load of house repairs to do. She did all the household work, and whenever Peter offered to help with fixtures, she shunned him, saying it was a man's work and not meant for a little boy. In an attempt to bring that ideal man into the house to do all the man's work and ease his mother's burden, a playful Peter embarked on an unusual mission of finding a perfect husband for his mom. "Mom, can I climb up the ladder and fix that bulb for you?" Peter shyly asked after seeing Matilda struggling to change a fused bulb. She looked down and smiled at him. "I can handle this, but I'm a bit frightened of heights," she laughed. But little Peter knew a lot of pain was hidden behind his mother's smile. He hated when she refused to accept his help and even argued with her sometimes. But at the end of their heated conversation, he'd surrender because he knew he couldn't go against his mother's words. While all was well, the last straw of struggle happened when Matilda almost tumbled down the attic while trying to fix a leak in the ceiling. Little Peter was startled and saved his mom from falling, but deep inside he was hurt and argued with his mother about why she never even allowed him to do any of these things. When Matilda said those kinds of jobs were meant only for a grown man, the naive little boy decided to hunt for that man for his mother. "So, will you allow a real man to do all this and rest if he comes home?" Peter curiously asked Matilda, who had no clue what he was planning to do. The following morning, the mother tried waking her son and he wouldn't get up. She shook him and was startled when a pile of pillows rolled down from the blanket. "Peter?" Matilda shrieked, and the entire neighborhood was searching for the little boy in no time. "Where did he go? Oh God, I hope he's just around here somewhere. Peter!" Meanwhile, Peter was on a bus that would take him to a nearby city. He had no idea where he was going but was determined to return home with a husband for his mother. He looked around for the perfect suitor but was displeased. He wanted someone taller and more muscular than his mother. "Only a tall, strong man can fix the light bulb, repair the attic, and mow the lawn," Peter thought. "I'll find him in the city, I'm sure. There are many strong men here." Shortly after, he got off the bus and wandered around looking for the perfect man. He walked towards a gang of men and observed them. "Hey kid, what do you think you're doing?" asked one of them. "Why are you staring at us?" Innocent and curious Peter said, "I'm looking for a husband for my mother. I need a tall man. You're short and fat." The boy's naive reply left the man in splits, followed by a wave of laughter. "What? You're finding a husband for your mother?" the men chorused, mocking the poor little boy. "Do you have her picture, kid? I'm sure she must be gorgeous." Little Peter was puzzled because he didn't know the men were just pulling his leg. Just then, a soldier buying flowers overheard the buzz and approached the boy. "Son, what are you doing alone here?" the man with the name Alex Todd on his badge asked. "Aren't you with your parents? Where are they?" Peter said he was looking for a husband for his mother. "To do all the fixes, 'cause Mom's always tired. She almost fell yesterday. If there's a man at home to do all that work, Mom will be able to rest, so I want to find a husband for her." The boy's innocence intrigued Alex. He took him to meet his troop and gave him some biscuits. Then he asked for the boy's address to drive him home, which didn't go too well with little Peter. "No, I'm not going home till I find a man for my mother," the boy argued. "I want to find a husband for my mother. I'm not going home until then." The other soldiers were astonished. A little later, Alex promised Peter he would help if he agreed to go home with him. "We'll find a man for your mother from our base, son," Alex assured, "but only if you allow us to drop you home." The happy little boy agreed and hopped into their military bus. Soon he arrived near his house and saw his mother on the doorstep crying. "Mom," he shouted in joy, "I'm back home and look what I found for you, a husband. Not one, but many. You can choose the one you like." Matilda and her neighbors were delighted to see the boy, but that joy turned to shock when they heard him saying he'd found a husband for his mother. "What, a husband for me?" asked Matilda. She saw a troop of soldiers getting off the bus, approaching her, each with a rose in hand. "Peter, what's going on? Who are these men and why are they here?" Matilda frowned. Everyone watched in awe as each soldier got down on one knee and gave a rose to the mom. Soon she had a bouquet and the last one was from Alex. "Hello, Mrs. Jacob," the soldier began to speak. "You should be very proud of your son. He walked the extra mile to make you happy." "I know, but I'm sorry. He's innocent and I'm not looking for a husband," Matilda said, embarrassed and in tears. "Mrs. Jacob, we were just moving to base nearby and wanted to help fix your house. Allow us to be of service and we'd do anything for you and your little son," Alex said, moving the young mother to tears. In no time, Matilda's house turned into a before and after wonder. The leaks in the attic were fixed, the washing machine and malfunctioning dryer fixed too. Her lawn was mowed like a manicured carpet and her roof was set neatly. The walls were painted and even the faucets were repaired. The soldiers decorated the interiors and lawn with beautiful cereal lights to add more glory to the house. "There, your house is ready," Alex shouted. "If you have any trouble, please don't hesitate to call us. We're always ready." Moved by the kind soldier's words, Matilda served the troop a delicious dinner before waving them goodbye. Then she approached her son in tears, much to his shock. "Oh, Peter, you're not just my son, you're an angel," she cried. "I don't know what to say. Thank you so much and I love you, darling." The neighbors surrounded the mother and son, praising Peter's big heart and innocence. But Peter was still worried after seeing his mother cry. "Mom, why are you crying? Is there anything else you want me to do for you?" "These are tears of joy, son. You'll understand when you become a dad and experience what I feel now," Matilda said, hugging little Peter tighter. Ultimately, the innocent boy's mission to find the perfect man for his mother led him to find her a troop of helpful men. Matilda also learned never to refuse Peter whenever he wanted to help her with some household chores. Way to go, Peter.
If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.